Hey y'all, so welcome back to the Japan vlog. This is episode 3. Oh my gosh, y'all, can y'all believe that we're literally on episode 3 already? Like, wow. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and type a comment below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what y'all think about the vlogs. How are you liking the Japan vlogs? Have you guys ever been to Japan? But okay, let's get into this episode, you guys. So I am at the Cinema Roll Cafe. That's why I showed y'all my nails earlier, because obviously I'm super obsessed with my Harajuku Barbie nails, and they have all the little anime and like Japanese characters on them. And I definitely have a nail that was cinema roll. So while seeing the Cinema Roll Cafe, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to come in and look at it. It was super cute. They had like 3 different floors of it, but you could like order food, and they had like little themed foods and everything. Like, I was just obsessed with all of it. And they had like a cafe pretty much for every little character that they have, like Hello Kitty, Pikachu, like all the different Japanese characters that they got out here. So we're still in Osaka on our first day out here shopping, and there was this store. I think this was like half price books. I don't know what the name of this store is. I'll type it below. But they have a whole bunch of stuff in here. They have all the cutesy little anime things in here. They had all the old game systems like Game Boys, Nintendo DS's, and then even upstairs they had some more vintage thrift shopping that you could do. And it was pretty cool. And I know these stores are super popular out here in Japan because everybody likes to get all the old things. I was personally obsessed with my Nintendo DS back in the day. Absolutely love it. I'm a super big Nintendo fan when it comes to video games and stuff like that. But it was cool to see all the things that they have. And they were actually very cheap, for most of these things. So I'll just keep showing y'all around, showing you what I saw in the store. And I'll check back in with y'all later, okay? Okay, y'all, so upstairs is where they had more of the vintage shopping, and they had a bunch of jewelry, designer handbags, like they have at pretty much every thrift store that they got out here. And then they got like clothes and shoes and stuff. So, you could find a Birkin, a Chanel bag, a Dior bag, a Louis V, a Gucci bag, a Fendi, like at any thrift store out here in Japan. They have it. They have good designer, and it's still a decent price. It's about half off for most of it, but basically thrift shopping galore. So it's a lot of people in here, a lot of tourists and things like that. The clothes, it could just be overwhelming. It's just so many stores, so many people, so much to look through. Like, a shopper heaven, definitely. But I never really got anything the whole time I was shopping because I just felt like I didn't see anything that I was just like super in love with. But this was really one of the things I was very excited to come to. So we're going to the Nishiki market, and this is like a food area back in Kyoto. So we finished shopping and things in Osaka, and this is actually the next day. We went to bed and everything, went to dinner and stuff like that at home, and then came here the next morning. So I'm just showing y'all around. They have a lot of different street food. It was still strawberry season out here in Japan, so it was just strawberries everywhere, super fresh ones, the white strawberries, all types. So I'll just show y'all around Nishiki market, and I'm gonna try some different foods and different things that they have out there, show y'all some of the different meats that they have as well, and we'll just get into it. Okay, so this is the daifuku again, which is like a mochi with a red bean paste on the inside, and then they put a strawberry on the outside of it. This is like my second time trying it, and I wanted to try it again just to see if like this one was going to be better or not. But it was actually a little bit better than the one that I tried in the train station area, and it's good. I just think I'm not a super big fan of the red bean paste, but I do like the mochi, and of course the strawberries are just delicious. But they had these sweet potato chips out there, and they came in these cups, and they're super thinly cut and like crispy with some nice fresh sea salt on the top. Y'all, these were so tasty. Honestly, 10 out of 10 snack. I must recommend. It was so thin, and it felt healthy and freshly made and crispy. And the sweet potato is not like a super sweet taste, but just slightly sweeter than like a normal potato. So it was really good in a chip form, and I really love that snack. So, of course, you guys know I had to come and try some of that A5 Wagyu. And they have stands like this literally everywhere in all the little street markets. But this one looked like the best one to me that I saw. So, they make chicken skewers. I showed y'all the menu. They have like different meats that you can get on the skewers. Some of them come in different sauces. This was the chicken teriyaki skewer. It looked really good when he was grilling them up and then dipping it in that delicious looking sauce, y'all. But I actually ordered a A5 Wagyu stick, and this is actually literally like my first time trying A5 Wagyu. I can't believe I never had any before, probably because it's so expensive in America. But this, I think I paid 5,000 yen, and that I think was probably about $40, and I'm getting like 4 good chunks of it on here. So I'd say that's a pretty good price, because I feel like in America, honey, they be trying to charge you $40 for an ounce of it. So why not try some in Japan for the very first time? And look how it came out, y'all. I mean, simple seasoning on it. And this is the chicken teriyaki skewer. It looks really tasty too. But let's go ahead and try it, you guys. When I say it melts in your mouth, it's just like the most tender steak you've ever had. Like, it's just buttery, simple, the marbling, the flavor. It's just so freaking good, and you just want to keep eating more and more and more. Like, it's like the best bite of a filet every time. That's kind of what it reminds you of. But if a filet was more marbled, it's just 10 out of 10, you guys. So next we tried these meat croquettes. We were walking around and then we seen something called like a seafood or a meat croquette. We were like, ooh, okay, let's go ahead and try one. It was pretty decent in there. They also serve all these different meats and things like that in there. As you guys know, I told you, you will see this literally everywhere. Like, the meat is just plentiful. They got skewers of stuff everywhere you go. And this is just the rest of the restaurant. Y'all know I told y'all it's kind of like how it is in New York. Everything has an upstairs and it's kind of small restaurants, but they kind of go upward because it's a big city vibes. But this is it. I figured that it was going to be kind of like having a salmon croquette, and it's just a little meat patty that they put in some breadcrumbs and then fried it up to a crisp. And honestly, it was very tasty, you guys. It just tastes like a regular meat patty that you would have tried, but it was nice and crispy. I rate that one probably like 7.5 out of 10. But y'all, let's get into all the seafood they had. They had these king crab legs that they would fry up for you. They had uni, oysters, prawns. Like, it was literally just seafood galore. But one of the best things that I had out there was this Wagyu beef sushi. I was kind of scared to try it because on the little pictures, I was like, oh, it's raw, but it's not. They cook it for you. And it just looked like that with the little examples that they were showing. But you guys, when I say the meat quality is just insane out here in Japan, the freshness, I mean, it is like an island. They do have great quality seafood as well. So the surf and turf in Japan goes hard, you guys. Literally, I was having such a blast at the Nishiki market, just going around looking at all the different vendors, different places that you can go buy stuff, different candies, different treats. Like, it was just so fun. So I'm gonna keep showing y'all around. But we were actually out there because we were going to come eat at this Happy Pancake place, right? And so it took a really long time to get sat to eat here. So we went to the Nishiki market to try to entertain ourselves, but we finally made it back to the Happy Pancake. And you guys, these pancakes were an absolute 10 out of 10. Brianna tried the matcha ones. I got the mixed berry, and it has like whipped cream on it, ice cream, caramel, and the Jiggly pancakes are something that is super popular in Kyoto area, but it's popular in Japan, period. Like, I don't know who doesn't want to try these when you come here, but you absolutely have to try them. They're called Soufflé pancakes, also known as Jiggly pancakes, and these were one of the best things that I had while eating there. Like, look how good it looks, you guys. 10 out of 10. Like, no notes on those. They were so freaking good. And so after we finished eating at the Happy Pancake, which was literally like a couple blocks up from Nishiki Market, we just came back because there was a few more things that I wanted to try, like the shrimp tempura. So we came back to finish shopping and walk through that area and looking around, and I'll show y'all what I got. So this is the beef sushi that I was telling y'all. I was really excited to try it. I was nervous because I thought it was raw, but this is how they cook it. They cook it right up on the grill in front of you, and then they torch it. And that was somebody else's order. I didn't order that one, but the meat sushi was absolutely delicious, you guys. It just melts in your mouth. It's just a little ball of rice underneath, and then you got meat on the top, and it's very, very simple but very delicious and flavorful. I mean, how can you go wrong with a delicious piece of freaking beef, you know, cooked fresh in front of you? And I was really excited to try the shrimp tempura because it just looked so good, and there was a lot of people over here at this market. Y'all finna be mad at me if I say that it tastes like McDonald's chicken nuggets, because that's really what it tastes like, but like a really, really good one. It was nice and crispy. It held its texture, and it had a nice, delicious salt over the top. I don't have any notes about this one. I would rate that a 9 out of 10. Okay, y'all, so after we left the Nishiki market, we walked over to this shoe store called Onitsuka Tiger, and they're known because they have these shoes that the girl in the Kill Bill movie was wearing, like the yellow and black ones. And everywhere we was going, that shoe store was like super freaking packed, y'all. I kid you not. So it was cool to go somewhere where it wasn't as packed. So we went to the one in Kyoto, and we're actually able to get what we wanted, and they had some really nice stuff in there. I like the clothes and stuff. I thought the shoes looked like Asics to me. They just was kind of reminding me of that same vibe, but I really felt like the clothes was really tea. So I'll just show y'all around, show y'all what they had. And it was kind of like a little shopping mall, and they malls are kind of like vertical and just like go up like different levels and floors. So that's kind of cool, but I loved the little Japanese fashion and the way they clothes was out there. It was super, super cute, y'all. So I'm just gonna show y'all around and tell y'all what I liked, and we'll yap about it, okay? Okay, so finally got into the shoe store. There was a line that you had to stand in, and it was hot and very annoying, but finally made it into this super popular shoe store, y'all. So this is what I was saying when I said the clothes was cute. Like, I thought they little Perry or whatever was tea, and it was kind of expensive. Like, everything was like $100 to maybe $300 for a piece of clothing. And I was like, oh dang, okay, like they kind of charging a lot. But the highlighter yellow was giving, like, it's just some streetwear brands, and I really thought everything was really cool. And I did like some of the sandals and stuff that they had, and I'll show y'all some of the shoes later. But at the first part of the store was just where the clothes was and stuff, and then you have to go across the way to go to where the shoes are. So we'll get into that. So as you can see, these are like the shoes. I think some they look kind of like that, the ones that were from the Kill Bill. But this is what I meant when I said, they kind of remind me of Asics, because they got the lines on them like that. But yeah, this is what everybody's beating down blocks to get, y'all, these shoes. Like, I saw people wearing these everywhere, and literally every single store that was like this, every store that they had in different areas like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, they all were packed. They all had a line. So yeah, if you in Japan, these are really that girl for the people. Like, this is what the people are out here wearing, y'all. So now we're at the Nintendo store. We thought that this was like a museum, and we were really excited to kind of see everything, because I told you I'm a Nintendo fan, but it was really just a gift shop, and we're still in a shopping mall area. So I'll just show y'all around, and they had all types of stuff in here. Of course, all the Super Mario things, all the Legend of Zelda things. It was just all the trinkets and little Switch accessories and remotes and games, everything Nintendo. It was super clean in here, super cute, and it was fun to look around at all the different things that they had, and different stuffed animals and paraphernalia, blankets, pillows, cups, like anything that you could think of, they had up in this gift store. So I'll just keep showing y'all around, and you'll see what they had, okay? So we went ahead and came upstairs because we were seeing another escalator that was saying to come upstairs, and we saw people coming up here, and it was just a place to have a photo op, and it was really cutesies up there. You know, I had to get me a picky, and so, you know, they had it all decorated with the Yoshi and Zelda squids and things. It looked like Super Mario blocks, and you know, they said we couldn't touch the flagpole for the picture, but hey. But good thing we did find that museum because it ended up being super close to this patisserie that I was so excited to find, you guys. It was kind of a maze trying to figure out how to get here because this patisserie is actually inside of a hotel. But look at the freaking pastries, you guys. I mean, look how beautiful they are. I saw this place on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to freaking try them. And so I grabbed a few things. Unfortunately, they were out of a lot of the different pastries and they only had certain ones. And then other ones, they said that we could only eat there at the restaurant. And we were like, okay, well, let's go ahead and sit down and eat one. And they were like, oh, you can't share them. You have to get your own one. And I said, child, that's giving a lot of rules, honey. So I'm just finna take the ones that y'all got available to go, and we finna go on about our business, baby. So at that point, we went ahead and took our beautiful stroll back to our hotel, and I will show y'all everything that we got at the RAU or RAU Patisserie. And this is like literally the river that's right outside of our hotel. I mean, just look how freaking beautiful it is, you guys. Just taking in a moment to enjoy the scenery. I mean, it was just so beautiful. It was overwhelming. I really felt like I was in a freaking postcard, y'all. So let's get into the pastries. Hey, y'all. Okay, so this is like day 3 of the Japan trip. I feel like I have not talked to y'all like this whole time, but we found this one patisserie called RAU, I think. It's like RAU. And I'm super excited about it because it's like really pretty pastries. And I'm gonna show you what we got, okay? Okay, so this is how they came packaged. We took it to go. This is this one, and then I got 2 little things in there. Okay, so these are the pastries, you guys. Look how beautiful this one is. Okay, so this one is the Midori. Okay. It's supposed to be like a scene of the water and the leaves floating, in the Shishiodoshi is expressed abstractly. It's a jasmine scented pear sauce, expresses water standing on a stone, and a tea leaf floats on top. Okay? Combination of pineapple, mango, celery, and dill in a jasmine tea mousse with a deep fragrance. Oh, interesting. This one is bin. It's green and yellow that expresses the ripeness and youthfulness, freshness of the lemon. The main mousse is made with a lot of lemon juice filled with fruity confit that retains the texture of the lemon peel with an almond praline sauce added as an accent. Ooh, okay. Let's try them. Oh, wow. Mmm. Mmm. It's good. Okay, guys, I don't know about this leaf. It's a regular leaf. Okay. I don't know. Mmm.
chocolate. Mmm. This one's good. Clamshell. Mmm. Twinkie could never. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Mmm. Choco, choco, choco. Hey guys. Okay. Mmm. Oh my God. This is like caramel and chocolate. I forgot. Mmm. This is so good.